there, YouTube family. So today I'm participating in a collab hosted by Casey at Boost and Bounty Homestead called Keep It Fresh Collab. And what I'm going to do is make roasted spaghetti squash, and it's going to be a very simple recipe, only 4 ingredients if you include butter. So it's going to be real simple, probably a really short video. It's delicious, so I want to share it with you guys.
So this is where I'll be getting my spaghetti squash from. Already harvested too, and I was like, well, actually I'm in the process of cutting these off because they're dying out. So this must be the last of them. So I wanted to make sure I showed where I got them from, because that's part of the rules. Just gonna grab some of these here tomatoes. So that's where those are coming from.
So first things first, I'm going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. And then you will want to pick your spaghetti squash of your choice. Now, I have some that are as big as this, but I'm going to use a smaller one for this because it is just me today, and yeah, it's just me. So I don't need like 2 humongous boats of spaghetti squash because it's just me. So I'm going to use the ones that I picked in the video. I'm going to split this in half, and it's going to be 2 boats, and that's plenty enough for me. So you'll want to wash your spaghetti squash really good. Hopefully this isn't too green. I've never done this where one side wasn't bigger than the other. No big deal. I'm going to take a spoon and get out the seeds. I just take a spoon and take this whole part here and just spoon it out. I actually usually do this in the sink. That's what I'm going to do. You want it to look like so. Wash our tomatoes. While my oven is preheating, by the time I get all of this done, it will be preheated. So I just put some butter in here, just some. There's not a measurement. I just coat the bottom with butter. So as it bakes, it just puts a little extra moisture in there. Some buttery goodness. Again, this is not a how-to. This is a how-to do it like Danny. So I put my spaghetti squash halves in the oven. I cook them for 20 minutes, and then I will pull them out, and I will add the cheese and the tomatoes, and I will pop them back in there for about 10 more minutes. I'm using parchment paper. It's not absolutely necessary, but you'll find it useful whenever you go to pouring your cheese on there. You get extra on your pan and you don't have extra mess to deal with. But they pretty much stay up like this, so, I mean, it's not absolutely necessary, I don't guess. You can add meat to these or whatever you would like. I just do the spaghetti squash, cheese, and tomatoes. I find that it tastes yummy. And of course the butter. Don't forget the butter. Okay, this is ready to go in. Like so. See you in 20 minutes. Well, that was fast. I'm just gonna add some cheese. And I do it like, I put a layer of cheese, just cut them in half. So obviously the cheese didn't come from our garden, but the spaghetti squash and the cherry tomatoes did. I would love to make cheese and butter at home, but I just placed them like so. I've got way too many tomatoes. I'm probably just going to do 4 a piece in this one. In the other one, in the bigger spaghetti squash, I did 6 tomatoes, but it was a much larger boat. I think we're going to need a bigger boat for these tomatoes. So I'll just eat them. Okay. After I put the cheese in there, and then put the tomatoes, I'm going to put a little more cheese on top. A lot of cheese. Maybe just a little bit more. What can it hurt? Okay. And then we're going to throw that back into the oven for 5 to 10 minutes. All right, it is ready. Nom, 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 nom. So you're going to treat this like a baked potato. You know, you'll know when a potato's ready when you can poke it and it doesn't give you a hard time, so to speak. So if you can poke it and it's not hard, then it is ready. All right, let's get it on a plate, guys. Ye old paper plate. So you're also going to treat it like a potato in the sense that, like well, I don't know about you guys, but when I make my potato, I split it in half and then I chop it all up. And so that's what we're going to do here. We're going to pull it from the skin. It's very hot. Whoop. Might want to let it cool off a little. And so I mix mine all together. And so that was what that looks like. I'm not going to do the other one because I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat all of that, so I'm just going to eat this one, and then I might put this one up. I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see how full I am when I finish the first one. They're pretty filling. You would be surprised. So I want to say a thank you to Casey at Boots and Bounty Homestead for letting me be a part of this collab. And make sure you go check out the other collaborators. You should be able to click on the hashtag KeepItFreshCollab, or Casey will have a playlist up. However, thank y'all for watching, and thank you for letting me participate. That's good. Try it out.